Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing a really exciting video because I just got back from Gen Beauty Toronto, and at the Too Faced booth they gave out their new Born This Way concealer, and we're the first ones to actually try this out. So I'm really excited to do a review on this because it's always nice to be one of the first to get a product and try it out. So I figured I would do a review kind of like I do my foundation first impressions. So I'm going to wear this concealer throughout the day and just show you how it performs on my skin. So my makeup isn't finished, so I thought it would be a good idea to just show you what it looks like on my skin, and then I'll complete my makeup and talk a little bit more about the concealer, show you comparisons between it and other concealers, just in case you have other shades in your collection and other brands that you want to compare this one to. They have 10 shades of concealers, so a good range of colors to choose from. I was debating going between light or light medium, but I thought light would be best for when I'm more fair, and I could probably get away with it when I have a tan on, but it might be a little bit brightening underneath my eyes, but I did want it light enough to have that brightening effect. So I got color matched to the shade light, so that's the one that I will be showing you, and also show you comparisons between other brands, as I said. So really excited to try this out. I love the Too Faced Born This Way foundation. So it's a thin consistency, but it blends out really beautifully, and it definitely does have a brightening effect to it. It looks great on my hand right now. It says it's supposed to hide imperfections, banish the appearance of dark circles, and blur the look of fine lines and wrinkles. I can definitely see the blurring action going on, so I'm really excited to try this. There is 7 milliliters or 0.23 fluid ounces of product. So it comes with a little doe foot applicator. I'm going to just apply this just like I would any concealer to highlight my face as well as conceal. Now I'm just going to use a dampened beauty blender to blend everything out. It blends into the skin quite nicely, which is nice. So first impression, I really like how it looks from afar, but I will zoom you guys in to see up close. So that is what it looks like. It definitely gives a brightening appearance. I do still have to set it. I will be setting my concealer just because I have to set the rest of my face as well, but I'm just going to show you close up what it looks like. So it definitely has a nice radiance to it. You can see it looks pretty natural and radiant up close. So I'm just going to set the rest of my face with my RCMA No Color Powder because I haven't done that yet. So that is how it looks set. Still have to complete the rest of my makeup. I'm not going to do too much because I'm keeping it pretty natural today, but I'm just going to show you close up of how it looks set with powder. So I just added a little bit of Lower Lash Mascara, but that's it. I'm not doing any kind of bronzing, blush, highlight, nothing like that. So I'm keeping it pretty natural today. Just have my brows, foundation, some lashes, and I'm testing out this concealer. So I'm going to show you comparisons of this concealer next to some others. Right now I really like it. It hasn't creeped into my fine lines underneath my eyes yet, but we will see how that goes throughout the day. I'll do some check-ins. The Too Faced Born This Way foundation has about a 6-hour wear on me before it starts to break up. So I really like that foundation, but it doesn't wear the longest on me, but it does look really good for that 6 hours until it starts breaking up. So I'm not sure how long this will wear, but we will see as I go throughout my day, as I said, and then if you want to see comparison swatches, then just stay tuned for this next little bit. So I thought it was similar to Light Warm by Urban Decay, but this has more pink in it. So the Urban Decay Light Warm definitely has a little bit more yellow to it, so that one's too yellow for me at times. So I really like the color of the light one in the Too Faced formula. So this is it compared to my two Sephora gel serums, which is one of my favorite concealers. This is Custard and this is Meringue. It's quite similar to Meringue, but it's a little bit deeper, which is perfect because Meringue can be a little bit too light for me. The next one is MAC Pro Longwear in NC20, which is much more yellow, but it's about the same tone range. If you like the NC20, I'd say this is a good match for you, but it's just more yellow. NARS Custard is much more yellow and more thick. MAC Pro Longwear was more thick as well. The Too Faced one is nice and thin. It's in between the Sephora Gel Serum and the Urban Decay one, I'd say, in terms of how thick it is. This is my new concealer from Joe Fresh in the light medium tone, which I really enjoy. This one is more peachy though. But it has the illuminating properties that this is a naturally radiant one. So I find them to be quite similar and I've been really enjoying that one. The Makeup Forever Ultra HD. This is in Y23. This is obviously much more yellow. This is a bit thicker. So I have my LA Girl Pro Conceal in the shade Creamy Beige. This is much thicker like the MAC Pro Longwear. It's very similar to MAC Pro Longwear. This one, the tone is definitely different than the Too Faced one. Overall, between all those brands that I compare it to, the light shade has more pink. It's similar to the Sephora Gel Serum in Meringue, but it's definitely deeper than the Meringue tone, but it still has that pink shade to it. But it does have yellow in it as well, so it's not too pink, it's not too yellow. I think it's a perfect shade, in my opinion, for a nice brightening, but also correcting. And the consistency is in between a serum and the Urban Decay Naked Weightless Concealer. So it feels weightless and it feels very light on the skin, but I don't find it to be as heavy as the Urban Decay Weightless, which didn't work for me. But I know a lot of people like it, and it's a little bit more heavy than the Sephora Gel Serum, which is my personal go-to. So it's a nice happy medium. So right now I'm really liking it. The packaging on this is really nice. It looks exactly like the Too Faced Born This Way foundation, just in a concealer form. And I believe this to come out June 15th, but I'm not sure. I will double check that. It doesn't have much information on the card that they gave us, just that it's 10 shades, it hides imperfections, it banishes the appearance of dark circles, and it blurs fine lines and wrinkles. So right now I do think it does that, but we'll just see how it wears. And so far I'm super impressed with the color and tone of the shade Light. So if you want to see how this wears throughout the day, then just keep watching. Hey guys, so I am back to do a little update on the Too Faced Born This Way Naturally Radiant Concealer. And as you can see throughout the day, it stayed really good on my skin. My face is more shiny. This has just stayed put. It didn't settle into fine lines or anything like that. It just stayed really good. I always have to set my concealer. I know when I was first applying this, just by seeing how it looked prior to setting it, that it would have creased on me if I didn't set it. But honestly, every single concealer would crease on me if I didn't set it, so I always set my concealer. So for me, this is definitely a hit. I highly recommend it. It does have a nice radiance to it, which I really, really enjoy, especially because I have dry under eyes, and it doesn't make my under eyes look dry at all, and it just makes my under eye area look really good, youthful, and you can't see any little bumps that you can sometimes get when you set your concealer or anything like that. It just looks really natural, like it says. It's definitely a natural concealer with a good amount of coverage. I wouldn't say that this is a full-on, full coverage like MAC Pro Longwear or anything like that, but it definitely covers enough. It's not cakey in the slightest. As I said, it's very, very natural looking and just looks impeccable on this skin. So definitely highly recommend it. I believe it comes out June 15th. I'm not sure about the pricing or anything because they didn't really give us much to go off of, but I will update the description box with all the information as it comes out so that you can check back and see if you are curious about this. But I definitely wanted to do a wear test right away and see how it wore and how it looked on the skin for you guys, and it's definitely a win in my books. For sure, check this out. If you like the foundation, you're gonna absolutely love it. It's the same kind of concept and it looks really, really good on the skin. So thank you so much for watching this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you want to see more first impressions and reviews. Let me know in the comment section below other products that you would like me to test out and do kind of a video like this. I'm always up for doing your recommendations, and I will see you guys in my next video.